The new guilds. In the shadow of accelerating automation, a quiet revolution is unfolding, not in the laboratories of machine learning, but in the workshops, communities, and hearts of those who refuse to be replaced. The myth of total automation, once heralded as the inevitable future, gives way to a more nuanced reality, one where human creativity, emotional intelligence, and relational depth are not only irreplaceable but increasingly vital. Rebirth of craftsmanship and mentorship. Craftsmanship, long dismissed as antiquated in the face of industrial efficiency, is experiencing a renaissance. But this is not a return to nostalgia, it is a reinvention. Post-digital artisans now blend traditional handwork with intelligent design systems, robotic fabrication, and AI-assisted modeling. In architecture, firms use CNC routers and geometric computation to craft structures that evoke ancient mastery while embracing modern precision. In fashion, bespoke tailoring is enhanced by algorithmic patterning, allowing garments that are both technically perfect and emotionally expressive. Mentorship, too, is evolving. The apprenticeship model, once the backbone of skill transmission, is being reimagined through digital twins and hybrid learning environments. A 2035 scenario described by futurist Morris Misalowski envisions apprentices guided by AI systems that personalize technical training, while human mentors step in to provide ethical context, creative insight, and emotional depth. This dual mentorship model acknowledges a critical truth: machines can teach technique, but only humans can cultivate wisdom. Prediction: by 2030, hybrid apprenticeships will become the dominant model in high-skill industries, combining AI-driven drills with human-guided reflection. Craftsmanship will be redefined not by manual labor alone, but by the intentional fusion of material intimacy and digital intelligence. Community-based economies and human-centric networks. As global supply chains strain under ecological and geopolitical pressures, a new economic paradigm is emerging, one rooted in place, trust, and shared purpose. Community-based economies prioritize resilience over scale and relationships over transactions. These networks are not anti-tech, they are post-tech, leveraging digital tools to enhance local collaboration while resisting extractive models. The new frameworks of industry and society offer a blueprint for this shift. These paradigms emphasize human-centric innovation, inclusive employment, and sustainability. In smart cities, technologies like IoT and AI are being deployed not to surveil but to empower, optimizing resource use while fostering community well-being. Makerspaces, cooperatives, and decentralized production hubs are becoming the new economic nodes, where value is co-created rather than consumed. Prediction: by 2035, community-based economies will account for a significant share of urban productivity, supported by policy shifts toward local resilience and digital commons. Human-centric networks will outperform centralized systems in adaptability, innovation, and social cohesion. Emotional labor as currency. In the algorithmic age, emotional labor, once invisible, is becoming the most valuable form of human contribution. Defined by sociologists as the management of feelings to fulfill interpersonal roles, emotional labor permeates caregiving, education, hospitality, and customer experience. As machines take over cognitive and physical tasks, the ability to empathize, connect, and navigate social nuance becomes a premium skill. The rise of the empathy economy reframes emotional labor as strategic capital. Companies that foster authentic emotional engagement through brand storytelling, user experience, or employee culture see measurable gains in loyalty and performance. Researchers have even developed formulas to quantify emotional labor's contribution to GDP, linking it to productivity uplift and customer retention. Yet emotional labor is not without cost. In gig economies, it is often exploited and unrecognized. The new guilds offer a corrective: communities where emotional labor is honored, supported, and exchanged as currency. In these spaces, care is not commodified, it is sacred. Relationships are not transactional, they are transformative. By 2040, emotional labor will be formally integrated into economic metrics, with new compensation models, training programs, and policy protections. Emotional intelligence will be a core criterion for leadership, education, and innovation. The new guilds are not relics, they are prototypes of a post-automation civilization. They reclaim the soul of work, the dignity of mentorship, and the power of emotional connection. In their hands, technology becomes a tool, not a tyrant. Craft becomes a language. Community becomes an economy. Emotion becomes currency.